Yeah, I am extremely good and thank you for asking me. What about you?
I'm also amazing. As we are meeting first time, so please introduce yourself.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. So, my name is Arshi and I am connecting to you from UP, Uttar Pradesh. And if I talk about my education background, so I have done my master in chemistry and then I did B.Ed. After completing my education, I was working and I did work 1 year. And after working 1 year, I have left my job due to some reason. So
Hmm.
now I'm looking for another job, another good job which would suitable for me. And if I would get chance, so I would like to do job. And on the other hand, I am taking tuition at my home, and I have engaged in something. I'm not, yeah, at all free.
Wow, that's good that you are engaging in a quality way.
Yeah,
You are just
yeah.
utilizing your time. You are not wasting your time. So I just want to know that how is your practice going on?
I mean, my practice is going on very well, and on the video call, this is my second time. I am talking second time. Before you, I have talked once, and this is my second time. So my practice is going very well, and I am quite happy and excited to do more and
Yes,
more video
I'm
calls.
observing. I'm observing that you are quite happy, excited. Even you are looking confident as well, though it is your second call
Yeah,
on
thank
video. Yeah.
you for appreciate me.
So, what are your hobbies? What do
So
you
yeah,
love to do in your free time?
yeah, ma'am, yeah, obviously. So, if I talk about my hobbies, so I would say that there are certain hobbies that I don't have, and I stick with only one hobbies, and I don't have any particular hobbies. And ma'am, when I get free time, so firstly, I would like to cooking. It's my favorite hobby to do in my free time. And second, ma'am, and nowadays speaking on video call is became also my habit. On talking on video audio call also I am talking on audio call as well as. And other than that, ma'am, I love stitching also. And now I am reading a lot. I am enjoying reading, so I can say that it's became also my habit.
Wow,
And also,
lovely to know about you.
yeah, yes. You know, one of my favorite hobby, I listen a lot, and it is listening is my favorite hobbies. I can do anytime. I can listen anytime, and whenever I get time. If I talk about my listening, so I listen. 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. Whenever I get time, I listen
Yes,
in
good.
English.
Ah, yes, whenever we are listening, though it is passive or active, but it makes
Good.
great influence in our study, in our speaking journey. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And as you said that you are a good in stitching as well. Yeah, that is nowadays it is also a very beneficial hobby because
Yeah.
when we know how to stitch something, we can save a lot of money.
Yeah, we can say a lot. Yeah, you are
And
right.
even we can alter the clothes according to our wish.
Yeah, our
No,
wish. And
really.
I like is stitch my own cloth by myself.
Wow, lovely.
That
Though I
thing.
also know stitching, but I didn't get much time to stitch. But
Whenever
sometimes
I
just fulfill my quest.
yeah,
Yeah.
whenever I get time, so I prefer that things which I would like to do the most.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, as you were saying that you are fond of reading as well. So, what is your favorite genre of reading?
So yeah, ma'am, I would say that my favorite genre right now is mostly I love to read storybook, and I
Hmm.
have read some stories book, and after that I have moved with another book that I try to find some interest in others book also. So ma'am, whatever I am reading right now, it's my three book, and I have read two books. I have read two books, and first book was mine, Atomic Habit, and second was is Sudha Murthy's ma'am book, and I love. I am very captivating when I was reading that book, and also I am reading third book, that is the book name is How to Talk to Anyone. But in this book,
Wow.
I did not find that much interest, and I am feeling this not according my genre. This book is not my according my genre. But
Yes, but I am noticing that you are so into reading. That's good. Yeah. If I talk about me, so I read occasionally. Means I simply read short stories per day. Sometimes that short stories that just takes only 5 to 10 minutes to finish it. Yeah, because
I
that is also more than enough for my reading practice. Yes.
enough. And
Yeah.
we should work every each and every aspect of learning this language,
Yeah.
listening, writing, speaking, reading. So
Speaking.
I'm trying to do all these things that I would be get better if I will do these things.
Mm. But I also want to read some particular book as well as others are others. I am just listening to them now that we are reading this book, we are reading that book. I have completed two books or three books. That time I think that I am not into so much reading. Just go through with short stories only. That is for the sake of my reading skill, but really I also want to go through with some fictions and short stories, especially to enhance my reading skill. Yeah,
Enhance. We should enhance because when we read, so we come across many new words and also
really,
across many new structures, new sentence structures. So we got to know more about while
yes,
reading.
really. As you were describing about talking about Sudha Murthy. So Sudhamurthy ma'am's book, I have heard a lot that her books standard is quite good for reading purpose because the language is quite easy and it is we can correlate that stories
Yes,
with our day to day life as well.
absolutely, ma'am. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have read that book, and I have found so much interest in that book, and
Mm.
I have read that book two times, not only
Yeah,
one.
actually, I am contemplating that during my winter vacation, I am also going to read one particular book.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
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 So, Uh, how are you doing? What all are the other things that you are doing for enhancing your English?
If for enhancing the my English, so I'll be honest. Firstly, I focus too much on listening, and
Mm,
after listening, I go with speaking. And speaking and listening is are fixed for me every day. I do every day. Listening and speaking, I do every day. And ma'am, before on the video call, before coming video call, I was practicing on audio call, and I am still practicing there. So there I used to talk 1 hour every day, 1 hour every day, and it
lovely, lovely,
yeah,
great.
yeah.
Yeah. So whatever hobbies you have inculcated in yourself, that are more than enough to learn. But if we are taking it on constantly, on continuous basis, yeah, really, because
What I
consistency is must.
Yeah, consent. So, ma'am, yeah, I have inculcated one habit, that is speaking, because
Mm,
earlier I was scared a lot of speaking, and I did not have courage to speak in even video call, audio call. Sorry. So, but I have inculcated that habit, and I when I was started my audio call. So, ma'am, that from that time I am very consistent person, and in 3 months I have been doing practice for last 3 months. So I am very consistent. And I did not skip even a single day in a 3 months. In 3 months, I did not. Yeah, I try to maintain my consistency. I don't want to break my consistency because,
Yeah,
ma'am, I have made a formula that is consistency plus practice is equal to fluency. So that's,
lovely, lovely.
yeah,
Absolutely correct. Yeah.
yeah. So that's why I
Yes,
try
with
to.
you. Yes, actually, English is a, we can consider it as a mountain, like Mount Everest, and
Like,
we just want to
um,
reach it. So we need consistency. If we will not consistent, we just throw the towel in between. So it will going to give no result.
yeah, we will not be able to go on the top. If we want to go on the
Yes,
top, then we have to be consistent and
yes,
practice as well as.
really.
Yeah.
So really, ma'am, it's been a great time with you. I think we should wind up the session now. It's
Yeah.
been really a good time with you. I
Yeah.
enjoyed a
Thank
lot.
you. Thank you so much for connecting with me. And I also enjoyed